The 17-year-old bully thought he'd found the perfect victim when he grabbed the quiet 8-year-old Superman shirt and lifted him off the ground, demanding lunch money for the third time that week. But as the thunderous roar of 12 Harley-Davidsons rounded the corner, the kid whispered, "My dad's going to be here any minute." The bully's face went white. He had just made the biggest mistake of his life. Marcus Hoffman, 17, leaned against his rusted Honda Civic outside Lincoln Elementary, scarred knuckles and Letterman jacket on display. Fresh bruises from his father's morning beating fueled his need to hurt someone smaller. His gray eyes locked on Tommy Castellano, an 8-year-old walking alone with a worn Superman backpack clutched like armor. Tommy moved quietly through the crowd, eyes scanning for trouble. He quickened his pace when he saw Marcus push off the car. "Hey, Superman," Marcus called with fake friendliness laced with menace. Tommy's stomach dropped. No teacher, no escape, just the empty sidewalk to the bus stop where his dad Jake would arrive in 20 minutes. Marcus approached heavily. "Where you going so fast, little man? Time to pay up." His fists flexed. Tommy smelled stale smoke and cheap cologne. Before he could react, Marcus grabbed his shirt and hoisted him up, sneakers dangling. The backpack hit the ground, spilling pencils, a dog-eared book, and a stale peanut butter sandwich that rolled into the gutter. "This is the third time this week, Superman," Marcus growled, breath hot on Tommy's face. Tommy kicked uselessly, tasting blood from his bitten tongue. Other kids hurried past, heads down, knowing better than to interfere. "Please," Tommy whispered. Marcus laughed. But the distant rumble grew, mechanical, rhythmic, like engines. Tommy's fear shifted to recognition. "My dad taught me bullies are just scared kids who never learned to ask for help." Marcus scoffed. "He also taught me some people are more protected than others," Tommy added calmly. The rumble became a roar. 12 black Harleys rounded the corner in tight formation, chrome flashing in the sun, ground vibrating under their power. Marcus's grip opened like the shirt burned him. Tommy dropped, landing lightly, then stumbled back to his things. The lead rider cut his engine. Silence fell heavier than the noise. Jake Castellano removed his matte black helmet, revealing controlled fury. Steel gray ponytail, eagle tattoo flexing on his forearm, winged death's head patch staring. He dismounted. 11 others followed in sync, boots hitting asphalt like judgment. "You got exactly 3 seconds to explain why my boy was dangling like a rag doll," Jake said quietly, voice carrying the weight of a man who'd buried brothers and survived real wars. Marcus whimpered. "We were just talking. These weren't posers. They were the real thing, patched members who'd earned everything through blood, loyalty, and hard choices." Tommy gathered his belongings, watching his dad shift from the gentle man who made Mickey Mouse pancakes to something primal and protective. Kids peeked from behind cars and trees, phones out, recording the moment Marcus Hoffman became a legend for all the wrong reasons. Jake stepped forward slowly. Marcus backed up until he hit the chain-link fence, legs shaking. Jake knelt beside Tommy, smoothing the rumpled shirt, checking for injuries with gentle hands. "You okay, little man?" Tommy nodded and hugged his dad's neck, breathing in leather, motor oil, and safety. Jake lifted him onto his shoulders. Tommy looked down at the high school senior who now seemed small. Marcus stammered a hollow apology. "Sorry doesn't fix what's broken," Jake said wearily. He pulled a business card from his vest and pressed it into Marcus's trembling hand. "Castellano's Auto Repair. You want to learn real strength? Come by after school. We'll put you to work, oil changes, tires, until you get that protecting people is harder than hurting them, and a hell of a lot more rewarding." Engines roared back to life. Jake settled Tommy behind him on the bike. The convoy rolled out, escorting them home. Marcus watched them disappear, the rumble fading like distant thunder. He stared at the card. "We fix what's broken." For the first time, he understood some brakes are invisible. Tomorrow, he might find the courage to walk through those garage doors and ask the man who could have destroyed him to teach him how to build something better. The autumn wind carried possibility past the chain-link fence, where forgotten pencils still lay on the sidewalk. In the distance, a small boy's laughter mixed with Harley engines, a symphony of protection that would echo through Lincoln Elementary for years. A bully had learned, some children are guarded by angels in leather who ride steel horses. And true strength isn't the power to destroy, it's the wisdom to show mercy when you hold all the cards.